Are you considering a move to Macomb County, Michigan, particularly the city of Sterling Heights? If so, this video is going to be for you. Hey there, my name is Tiffany T. I'm a realtor in the Metro Detroit area, and I've been serving this city for well over 10 years. And I'm very excited to bring to you the pros and the cons of the city of Sterling Heights. We're going to start first with the cons, and then we're going to end off with the pros. So let's get right into it. The first cons that you're going to hear people talk about is the older homes and rehab needed in the city. So there is a great variety of property in Sterling Heights, but not all of them have really seen many updates or kind of like those renovations over the years. So that is going to be con number one, is going to be the older homes within the city. Con number two mentioned is that it is not a walkable city. You just about have to drive almost everywhere unless you're just taking a walk up and down your street to get to stores, shops, entertainment. There is no walkable downtown. You will use your vehicle to get just about everywhere in the city of Sterling Heights. Con number three is going to be traffic congestion, specifically along two of the most popular roads, that's M53 and M59. At peak hours, you are definitely going to see more traffic jams. You're going to see a lot more slower traffic, whether it's coming in or going out of the city. That M59 and that M53, you are going to see traffic jams, and obviously that is a con to just about everyone. Number four is going to be weather extremes. And honestly, any video that I do for you in the Metro Detroit area, you're going to hear me say that weather extremes are going to be a con. There are people that absolutely do not like the snow. Even people who have lived here their entire lives, when the snow comes, we're just all like, where did this come from? So that is something to definitely keep in mind, that you are going to have snowy winters, and not just snowy winters. Michigan does this weird thing where even like end of February, beginning of March, sometimes well into March, into April, like the snow is still just creeping in, it's showing up. In Michigan, you're definitely going to get all four seasons. So if you're not one who loves the snow, that is definitely something to consider if you're considering the city of Sterling Heights. And con number five is going to be that boring feel. Again, there's no downtown. You got to drive everywhere. The homes are kind of older. So if it's someone who's looking for a nightlife, who's looking for, tons to do, especially if it's closer to home, Sterling Heights just does not hit that mark for them. So if you're not looking for that boring community feel, this may be one of those things for you to consider if you are considering the city of Sterling Heights. And now we're moving along to the pros. So pro number one is that Sterling Heights is considered one of the safest large cities in Michigan. You know how you kind of have those smaller cities that, hey, maybe you don't expect a lot to happen, but in those larger cities, people really can be concerned. Well, Sterling Heights is known for its safety, so that definitely had to hit as pro number one. Cost number two is going to be the cost of living. In comparison to the national average, Sterling Heights is 27% lower. That's right, 27% lower than the national average. So this obviously gives residents a little more wiggle room when it comes to taxes, home prices, dining. So even though you gotta drive everywhere, right, where the cons kind of talk about, you got a little extra money for gas, you got a little extra money for entertainment, because that national average cost of living is 27% lower. All right, this may sound like a contrast to one of our cons, but number three is a strong housing market. There's a variety of homes, affordable homes, and obviously strong appreciation. Again, with the homes being older, when you have a buyer who purchases the property, now they get to come in and put that sweat equity in the property. And again, it is a large city, so there's amazing inventory here. Of course, some investors are grabbing properties up and maybe doing flips here and there, but ultimately there's amazing opportunity for buyers who are really open to that sweat equity, affordability, and appreciation. Coming in at number four is that it's family friendly, right? Like we talked about in one of the cons, It could be boring to the person that's looking for nightlife, but to a parent or someone who works long hours, it's not a very loud city. It's a family friendly city. There's a lot of diversity there. There are a lot of community or neighborhoods that are available to families. There are a lot of local annual community events, and honestly, it's just suitable for those who have that feel of wanting to raise their children somewhere that's not loud with a lot of chaos. Coming in at number 5 with going along with the family feel and the raising of children is going to be the parks and outdoor recreation. There are over 20, that's right, 20 parks in the city of Sterling Heights. Also, there's green spaces, there's recreation, there's sports arenas, and so much to do on the outside that boring feel pretty much goes away for those who want somewhere for their children to go and play, or even things for you guys to do as a family as well. Number 6, and let me say this, when you're looking at a pros and cons video, of course there are going to be contrasts, because these are pros and cons based on people who have lived in the city, based on people who have considered the city and maybe decided against it. So what may be a con for someone may also be a pro for you, and that is actually strong transportation access. So while there may be congestion in certain areas in the city of Sterling Heights, there's also great accessibility trying to get in between city to city, where you don't have to take a ton of side streets. You can hit that highway and get straight to where it is that you're trying to go. And in addition to the great access with the highways and the roads, the city of Sterling Heights does also offer smart bus access. Coming in at number 7 as a pro is going to be the retail, dining, and service variety. Again, you do have to drive everywhere, but when you get there, you are going to see everything you need, from fast food restaurants to sit down dining to shopping, whether you're shopping for something quick or you want to spend a day shopping, services from salons for your pets, for yourself. There is a variety of shopping in the city of Sterling Heights. I would even go as far as saying that whatever it is that you need, probably don't have to go outside of Sterling Heights. You can find from clothes to shoes to outerwear to sports gear somewhere at a store in the city of Sterling Heights. And this includes both major retailers and also local, for those who may want to get a more maybe boutique feel in your shopping experience. Last but not least, on the pros is going to be a strong job market in the city of Sterling Heights. There is a thriving economy, from healthcare, manufacturing, education. Again, whether you're looking for major job opportunities or even opportunities for your children who are just getting started in the workforce, with there being so many shops and stores around, there are so many job opportunities in the city of Sterling Heights. So in summary, Sterling Heights is praised for its safety, affordability, quality of life, family friendly, accessibility, and thriving economy. And of course, if you want to tour any homes in the Sterling Heights area, I would love the opportunity to do that with you. So you reach out to me, give me a call or a text. All of my information is down in the description box. And other than that, I'll see you in the next video.